Hi, this is Ravi Kumar Nader, and in this particular video, I'm going to share with you the 3 takeaways from the book, which is called as The Practicing Mind. And the author is Thomas M.Sterner. Now, the very first takeaway is, this is a quite very small book. I would say maybe it's hardly 141 pages. That's it. But the meaning when you read in this book, it's in a deep. And this book actually solves one of our deepest problems which we are facing in this particular world. Now, the very first takeaway from this book is enjoy the process. Now, what do I mean by enjoy the process? For example, whatever goals you want to achieve in your life, if you're going behind in any particular goal, or maybe if you're going any particular project, or maybe if you want to complete any particular task. So what you need to do is, people in today's distraction world, what they are doing is they are not enjoying the process. So instead of enjoying the process, they are totally depending upon the fruit which you are going to get after completing the entire thing. So for example, a very simple example, if you want to bake the cake, okay, one of the best cake, maybe it is a chocolate cake, okay. Now how would you bake that particular chocolate cake? So the process which is involved to make that cake, that every time when you are into process, like getting ready with the dough, getting ready with the sweet, getting ready with each and everything which is involved to make that cake, and every time when you are trying to make that, and at that time you are just thinking about will I be able to make that perfect cake? Will I be whatever cake I'm going to make? Will that cake would be good or not? Instead of that, what author is trying to say is just enjoy the process. So give your 100% presence on the current moment. So the same example, if you want to make a cake, like if you want to bake that particular cake, so just enjoy the present moment which is involved, what are things you are doing, what are ingredients you are getting ready, and what are things you are doing to make that cake ready. Okay, so that you don't waste your energy by thinking whether I will be able to make it or not. Instead of that, give your 100% focus on the present moment. And that is which makes very interesting. Because many of them, maybe like if someone wants to complete his project within 3 months or maybe 6 months, maybe if someone is looking to achieve any particular goal within 6 months. So that every time the task, the activities which is involved, which you have to do it, and that is in the part of the process which is involved to accomplish that particular goal. What people are doing is they are just thinking about that goal. And if you are someone who is thinking about the goal 100 of times, you will not be able to make it. Because what will happen is, every time the process which is involved to achieve that particular goal, whatever you're trying to do, you will start comparing it with the final thing, like final goal, what you want to achieve. And it will actually make your energy fully exhausted, and you will start doubting yourself. Instead of that, every day, for example, if you want to complete that particular goal in the 6th month, so what will be your task for 3 months? What will be your task for monthly? What would be your task for weekly? What would be your task for daily? So to achieve that particular goal, what you need to do is you just need to enjoy the process. So how you will enjoy the process? You will enjoy the process by doing the daily task, not thinking about that particular goal. Because every day, the daily task, once you are able to give the 100% focus and you are present on that particular moment, and if you're able to give that 100% from your end, every day you will be able to achieve that 100%. Automatically, the desired result, you are going to get that desired result, and you will be able to achieve that goal. But instead of that, people get caught up by thinking how I will be able to achieve that goal, but end of the day, they're not involved in the present moment. So that's why they are not able to complete anything. So what author is saying is just enjoy the process, not the product. Or maybe, for example, if you have a goal of buying a BMW car, okay? So whatever process is involved, like what all things you need to do is so that you can make up that amount, so that you can get that much of profit, so that you will be able to achieve that particular goal. So whatever process is involved, you need to enjoy each and every process to achieve that particular goal. You cannot skip the process. So that is what author is saying, that always enjoy the moment, the daily activities, the daily process which is involved. You need to enjoy that. But now in today's world, the societies and the culture we were born in, it's completely different, because they ask us only to concentrate on product. For example, one of the best example is credit card. Go ahead and buy the product and pay it later. So unless and until you don't enjoy the process, you don't enjoy the worth of making that particular money to buy that product. Instead of that, you're getting tempted to the instant gratification that you are immediately getting that particular product, and later on you have to work for that product, and people get caught up with that instant gratification. So instead of that, always make sure that you are enjoying the process. So whatever goals, whatever things you want to accomplish in your life, enjoy the process, because if you are not enjoying the process, definitely you will not be able to achieve whatever desired result you want. Maybe the athletes, they want to win the gold medal. So do you think if they don't enjoy the process, they will be able to win the gold medal? No. So that is the first takeaway. Now the second takeaway is also one of the awesome thing which I liked most, which is called as a flower principle. And I would like to take a time to read the exact paragraph which author has mentioned, and he has mentioned it beautifully. Now the flower principle is like that. Author asks us to ask yourself, at what point in a flower's life, from seed to full bloom, does it reach perfection? Let's see what nature teaches us every day as we walk past the flowers in our garden. At what point is a flower perfect? Is it perfect when it is nothing more than a seed in your hand waiting to be planted? All that it will ever be is there in that moment. Is it perfect when it first starts to germinate unseen under several inches of soil? This is when it displays the first signs of the miracle we call creation. How about when it pokes its head through the surface and sees the face of the sun for the first time? All its energies have gone into reaching for this source of light. Until this point, it has had nothing more than an inner voice telling it which way to grow. What about when it begins to flower? This is when its individual properties start to be seen. The shape of the leaves, the number of blooms, all are unique to this one flower. Even among the other flowers of the same species, or is it the stage of full bloom, the crescendo of all the energy and effort the flower expended to reach this point in its life? Let's not forget its humble and quiet ending when it returns to the soil from where it came. At what point is the flower perfect? So I hope you already know the answer. It is always perfect. It is perfect at being whatever it is and whatever stage of growth it is in that moment. So this is what author is trying to say is, whatever level you are trying to reach to achieve that particular goal or to accomplish that particular desired result, you are perfect at that particular moment. Same example he gave about the flower. At what part of the stage is flower perfect? When it was seed, was that seed was thinking that I am only perfect once I become a flower, when everyone will be able to see me? No. The flower was perfect when it was seed. The flower was perfect when the first time the flower seed came out of the soil so that to take that sunshine. So every stages in that particular life, the flower was perfect. The same analogy we also need to use it in our life, that every stage, whatever we are achieving in our life, we are perfect. We are actually doing the right thing on the right time, and this is what we are doing, and we are actually perfect. So we just need to enjoy that particular moment. And I just love this second takeaway, which is the flower principle. Now the third takeaway is called as, the author says about DOC. DOC is nothing but do it. Once you do it, observe it. And if you think that you have not done it good, then correct it. So this is the process you need to follow in each and everything in life. First, you just need to go ahead and do it. Once you do it, you need to observe what things went good, what things went wrong, what I can improve in my life, what I can do something good, what I can do better about it, and then correct it. So this is what is the process of life as well. Whatever you are doing in life, you will be able to get the desired result. So what you need to do is, let me summarize. The first thing is, just enjoy the process of whatever you're doing. The second thing is, don't forget about the flower principle. You are perfect at this moment, whatever you are learning in your life, and everything is learnable. Every skill is learnable. And the third thing, what is, do it, observe it, and correct it. And this is what is the 3 best takeaways from this particular book, which is called as the Practicing Mind. I hope you found valuable from this videos. Thank you so much for watching. This is Ravi Kumar Nada signing off, and see you soon in the next video. Till that time, take care. Bye.